What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode today's 3 of the Inter Miami career mode. I'm calling it Messi Comes to America. I wanted to real quick. I've had a really good time doing this so far, but I'm also on my other career mode, my Obed Vargas player career mode. I've had a really good time with some of the finance stuff. I know most of you are here to see me play FIFA and to see the story, but I wanted to look at some of this just to see the impact. I think it's an obvious impact that Messi's going to have on money. And while FIFA may not do a great job of reenacting that or simulating that, we'd spend a bunch of money, so our profit's down, but our earnings are just through a few games. Season tickets, $1.42 million. Preseason prize money, the exact same, 1.42 million. Match tickets, 966,000. That'll go up by a lot. That might be. I think we've had 2 home games, so you multiply that by 7. So, 7 million or so by the end of the season. Most of our expenses have been transfers. Let's see, shirt sales, almost $1 million now from Messi, Martinez, and Christophe. And because we already spent all this money for Di Maria and Busquets, I'm sure that's gonna be rocketed to the moon by the end of this whole thing. Because merchandise is through the roof. It says we've sold $42 million in merchandise. So I'm not sure exactly where that's coming from because it shows shirt sales as just being weekly earnings. Okay, my bad. Weekly earnings. Ticket weekly earnings. It's 400. Okay, so I understand that a little better. Almost $1 million a week in shirt sales. That's gonna be great. That's awesome. Anyhow, and our budget is looking good. We have all the money we need. I honestly do think that they will have all the money they need. Inter Miami, that is. I don't think they're worried about money at all. Remember, Jean Mota is playing for Arroyo because Arroyo got injured. He's out for 4 months. And sadly for Arroyo, he's probably not going to get much playing time whenever he does come back because we're going to have Busquets. And Busquets will surely be locking up that position. And here we are. We are in Cincinnati. This is not Cincinnati's stadium, BTW. Stefanelli just taking it through the defense to get a shot on goal, but not a dangerous shot at all. I will be interested, if we do if the MLS does kind of jump some of the other leagues in the pecking order right now and become one of the better leagues soon, near the top 5, probably not top 5, but if we could be honest, some of the top 5 leagues, the top 2 are not interchangeable, but the top 5 leagues are kind of debatable, at least year to year. But if the MLS does get up there, I wonder how FIFA will change its presentation of the MLS in the game. Calendar there with a great save. And Cincinnati looks good so far. Not playing it short this time. They realized it didn't work out. Very smart on their behalf. Negli maybe takes one too many touches there and leaves Acosta open on goal. And just like that, it's 1-0 Cincinnati. Once again, we are going to be working our way back from behind. These last couple games starting to look a little bit more like the Inter Miami we all love or know and love. All right, Messi, I need to play through you. Let's get a shot from distance from Messi. Oh, and it looked like that was going to be buried in the back of the net, but Messi has his shot saved. And you can see it on his face there. Negli plays the ball in. Joseph Martinez trying to get his head to it, and he does once again, forcing the goalie to make a brilliant save. Messi putting this one in from the other side this time. Good ball, Stefanelli. Ooh. Unable to threaten off of that one. Perez needs to switch off of him so he'll get back into position. Ooh. Bad tackle from Perez, very late. L'Oreal on the ground, and he's going to lay on the ground until the ref has time to present Perez with a yellow card, which I think he has. I kind of skipped through it. Yeah, he did. I don't do a lot of editing on here. Still. I used to do a career mode that had editing. I actually enjoy editing a lot. I just have 2 kids and a full-time job. If this is my full-time job, though, I would definitely edit the crap out of everything. And Messi almost scores. So you guys blow this up, and I'll cut some stuff out. But that being said, I don't let some of the replays play out like I should, because I want to keep these episodes palatable. I don't want them to be too long for you. Messi with his second goal of his MLS career buries it in the right-hand corner. There's nothing the goalie can do about it. Goalies all over the league are going to be dealing with exactly that. Quick little cutback. Nothing. The defender's 10 minutes late turning around to that one. And Messi knows how to finish those. Laces through the ball. No curve needed. Just absolutely drills it. Our defense is just rough right now. Mostly me. Mostly because of me. Defense would be a spot in which I'd be interested in adding some firepower or some talent to. Just because it would be a bit of a departure from reality of the MLS roster building process right now. As it is, the MLS is very, very, as I think I explained this in the last episode, it's very non-defensive in terms of where money spend. That's not to say that there's not good defensive teams. There are. But they're not. There's no depth, really. I mean, you have good defensive players on each team, but there's absolutely no depth. Gene over here trying to act like Messi. It's ineffective. There's my one skill move for the episode. Definitely ruined that one. Not worth its weight in gold. And Acosta one-on-one with Callender, and Callender tries to come out, where he has been efficient so far this season, but you cannot expect him to stop every single one of those. And it is 2-1. Down again is Inter Miami. And Gene just taking one extra touch there. I'm going to take him out. I haven't been enjoying my time playing as Gene. Not to say that last interaction there with him was his fault, as it was not. But not super pleased with him as a player. I think I'm really excited to get Di Maria in here and have Gene playing more of a bench role, and having Messi score, having Messi play as the right winger, as is listed on his player card. Negli, the interception, Christoph to Mota to Messi to Martinez trying to find Messi back. Oh, and Messi, what a brilliant little bit of dribbling. Messi's going to put it on goal, and he almost scores just off the fingertips of the goalkeeper, number 2, pushing it to the side. I believe Let's see. Messi puts the ball in the box. Jose Martinez trying to get on it, just can't do it, but a great delivery nonetheless. Puts it in a dangerous position. Messi does every single time without fail. Gonzalez, Pires to Jean Mota. Mota to Messi. Messi just ready to make a fool of somebody. Looks like that should have been a foul in my opinion. Messi almost able to get a shot off there. Finds himself in space for sure. And Jean over here on the right side. Trying to prove his coach wrong right now. His coach is a little down and out on him. But it's hard to compete when you know you can have Messi over there on the right wing, you know. Ooh, Stefanelli lucky to come away with that one. Martinez almost able to run through that and find himself with the ball, but the defender collects. The ball was going straight to the defender anyway. Gonzalez, Perez. Martinez plays it to Messi. Messi's going to rocket it up. Oh, and it's off the top left crossbar. Oh, and the soccer gods just didn't have it in the books. Speaking of soccer gods in the MLS, you have two heroes of the league. Number one is Beckham. I guess you could count Pele, who was playing before the MLS, I believe. It was NASL. I need to brush up on my history just a little bit more. By the way, we lost 2-1, in case you're curious. I was trying to distract you from that with a story. But Beckham, came to the league from Real Madrid and really changed the league as we know it. And the league did a really good job of capitalizing on that. And now Messi. If there was a pecking order there, it would be interesting to see who has the bigger effect, Messi or Beckham. But it's safe to say so far, it's looking like it's going to be Messi. Even though Beckham's bringing Messi here, so it's going to be very interesting to see how people rate that and talk about that in the future. 20 years from now. Oh, look at Brandon Frazier is going to be an absolute stud. He's 15 years old. He could already be a 64 overall. Wow. Jay Frazier, on the other hand, I guess his little brother. Sucks. James Thomas is going to be out of here. Evan Bird from the Bird family. Everyone at the club is thrilled by the progress you made in our youth academy in recent times. Keep up the good work. All right. I'm not sure what the goal was, but it's great. Ferreira is not looking like a good prospect. And Jack Jones has come down off of his possible 70 or 94 overall rating. Frazier is a boss over here, a right back. Even though it doesn't look like he's a right back, it looks like he's like a right winger. We're about to find that out. Definitely can play right mid, center mid, or right winger. I think. And personally, I think he's built for all. I mean, we could go almost any way here. The issue is we might need a right winger by the time he gets old enough, like he could be the replacement for Messi. Brandon Frazier, next Lionel Messi. I gotta make a decision. Quick here. Center attacking mid or right winger. I think it's gonna take him 4 weeks either which way. I'm gonna go right winger. Yeah, let's go right winger just for the pace. I believe that is what I want to do. If you disagree, keep it to yourself. No, you can put it in the comments. It's cool. Put it in the comments. Let me know you disagree. Inter Miami back at home against the Houston Dynamo. Let's do this thing. I can't wait to see Messi line up against the Dynamo in real life. I'm going to watch every Messi game probably. So I'm now a Charlotte FC fan and an Inter Miami fan. I'm a Messi fan, not an Inter Miami fan. But it's exciting for the whole league, for every kid in America, every 28-year-old kid like me in America who who just wants to matter, who just wants our league to matter. We've dealt with a lot of hate from so many angles, like European. Who don't get me wrong, Europeans have and Joseph Martinez interrupts my statement and scores, but we've dealt with a lot of hate from fans of bigger leagues. We've dealt with hate from other sports here in America who have told us that soccer sucks or whatever. So it's going to be it's so satisfying and great and relieving to have Messi come in here, and if he changes it just a little bit and makes it just a little bit better, then it's worth it. So it's worth every penny they spend to have him here. But back to this game. Miami up on the Houston Dynamo. Since our 5-0 win against Chicago in the first match, I think we've been on a rough streak. Messi and Martinez have kind of just been the whole team for the most part. Gonzalez Perez has been playing great. And Messi unable to get that turned around. Martinez was making a great run there. Messi does. I think he was the one who assisted that ball to Martinez a little bit ago. He has more assists than you can count right now. I think he's definitely probably leading the league. I think whenever I start making subs in this game, I want to try tossing Campagna in. Messi, go! No, there's no way that would have been saved. Come on now. I want to try putting Campagna in at the center attacking mid and tossing Messi out on the right wing just for a few minutes in this match. Oof. Tried to rocket that shot, but was stuffed by the defense. The brakes were put on that dude. And Miami, once again, on defense, able to shut it down fairly quickly. Messi with the ball in a creative position. Misread which direction the defender was going to slot to. And just like that, it's halftime. Miami up 1-0, but not convincing at the moment. Joseph Martinez running in place, real slow. Slow-mo. Joe Martinez running. I like those shots. It's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Jean to Martinez. Martinez makes a good turn, but he's really out of space there. We're looking for Messi to push. Are some tactical changes I want to make here in just a little bit. I want to wait till we get back to the main screen, though. It's not too pertinent for this game. I'll start tweaking some of the width, and I want really when that ball gets past the half line, I want our back line to be a little bit higher, and I want our team to send a lot more guys into the box. Right now, it's a struggle. It's like Messi and Joseph Martinez up here by themselves sometimes. And Messi on goal, and he gets his third goal. I believe that's his third goal in the MLS can't wait to see that in real life. Hopefully in person. A couple times. Just a beautiful, beautiful partnership there from Joseph Martinez and Lionel Messi. Nothing the goalie could do about it. Clark was completely beside himself trying to figure out what to do in that situation. And there's nothing you can do. Two to nothing now. Miami over. Miami on top of the Houston Dynamo. That right there is a foul. Anytime that Messi hits the ground, it's a foul. I'm pretty sure. It's the way it works. Gene, I think I'm gonna take him out. We're gonna put Pizarro in. Love Pizarro. Miller is gonna come in for Christoph. Freshen up our back line a little bit. And I think that's all I want to do right now. I might bring McVay in. What do you think, McVay? Yeah, he's not as young as I thought he was, but 24-year-old McVay coming in for Gonzalez Perez. And we're switching Messi over to the right wing so that we can do things like this. Oh, and it's out for a corner. As always, Negri on the left-handed corners from a defensive perspective. Joseph Martinez trying to get his head on that ball. Pizarro plays it over to McVay. McVay to Negri. Negri back in. Joseph Martinez. Negri putting the ball back in. Messi versus the goalie. And the goalie, as I said in an episode ago, any professional goalie ought to have that wrapped up. But if not, usually it's a foul on the attacker. So. Oh, I was looking out for Messi. Messi inverting with the space to rocket a shot. And it's a goal from outside, almost outside the attacking third. Messi with an absolute golazo. Oh, my. With his left foot. Wicked curve. Absolutely wicked curve with the outside of his left foot. Wow. 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 And that will make it 4 goals in his first 5 matches. Joseph Martinez and Messi eating the league alive right now. Miami, on the other hand, like I said, this is really only our second great game that we've had in the first 3 episodes here. So as a team, still have a lot of work to do. But Messi with a free kick opportunity. I might not have put enough on this. Nah, he puts it on frame, but definitely not enough on that. And wow, Messi on the right wing has been fun so far. I like this his ability to kind of cut inside, invert a little bit, and get those shots off. I think we're going to be doing that a lot whenever we get Di Maria, for sure. Comes DeAndre Yedlin. Messi's in the box this time. It almost gets through, almost skates straight through to Joseph Martinez, who was going to slot it inside or in with his left foot there. And just like that, Inter Miami take the cake against the Houston Dynamo. Let's take a quick look here at the calendar. If I can find it, there we go. I know where it is. Come on, y'all. I played FIFA before. We got one more game to play, and it's going to be against FC Dallas. Let's see if I want to change anything around for this game. I think I'm going to put Miller in for Kristoff. Give him a little bit more playing time. He's a good player. And let's see the age difference here. Yeah, I definitely want to play Miller more. He's probably the future of that center back position right now. I think Gonzalez, Perez, and Miller are two guys I'm comfortable with moving forward, at least for a few more transfer windows. Miller being 24 probably has a few more overall points to grow. And here we are in our third and final match of this episode. Lionel Messi, 4 goals in 3 games. And safe to say Joseph Martinez and Lionel Messi are going to start the U.S. Open Cup off right. And here we are. Joseph Martinez gets it underway, plays it back to Lionel Messi. Messi to Jean to Mota to Gregor to Stefanelli to Negli to Gonzalez, Perez, back to Mota. Ooh, a decent little challenge there. Oh, Messi with a bit of skill, able to get the ball out there. Gregor on the ball in the attacking third here. Just nothing happening. We really need some more guys into the box. I think I mentioned editing that. Oh, Messi gets the ball, gets the shot away from a thick line of defense. Messi on the corner now. Stefanelli to Jean Mota. Mota trying to rocket the shot in. It's been an interesting start to this game. Very, very positive for Inter Miami. Jean Mota. Good little bit of defense there. Oh, and just like that, Inter Miami is down in the U.S. Open Cup. Jesus Jimenez. I had it right the first time, and I've screwed it up since, so I'm going to shut up. Hashtag in the comments, shut up. Anyway. Oh man, what a wonderful run from Mota, but no one there to capitalize. Stefanelli with a shot from outside the box, blocked by the FC Dallas defense. It's kind of painful. We really did have a positive start to this game, and for the most part had possession in their defensive third, and since then it has just gone downhill. One moment created the momentum that FC Dallas needed. But luckily we have one man who can change the entire perplexity of the game. And Lionel Messi with a wonderful run. A 1-2. The ball back on his feet. And he takes the space, splits defenders, and puts the ball in the back of the net. And what a wonderful little, just absolutely just powers this thing into the right-hand corner. That wasn't a rocket shot, but it looks like every shot from Messi looks like a rocket, I swear. I want to real quick take a moment and thank you guys for hanging out with me. I really am enjoying doing this career mode, this Inter Miami career mode with Lionel Messi, and Jose Martinez rockets it into the top left-hand corner, the near side, that completely stuns the goalie. And he opens up his U.S. Open scoring account as well. But thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm going to put these out as often as possible. We're going to get through this thing and see what does it look like. What does the impact of having Messi and Inter Miami do for the club? Is it the first super team? Are we able to build a super team? I think we're going to be able to. and so on and so forth. We're really, really pumped up about this. There's the man himself. Take a good look. Take a gander. I'm going to take Gregor out. I'm going to put... We really don't have a good replacement for him here. Yeah, I think I'm not going to take him out. He's just going to have to make it through this game. But maybe I need to be a little bit more cognizant of his stamina while he is in use. It would mean the world to me if you guys would subscribe if you haven't. If you're watching this episode, it's not the first episode. So if you're watching this and you haven't watched the first episode, you haven't watched the second episode, go ahead and go back and catch up. Watch in the beginning. Also, I have another career mode going on with the Obed Vargas player career mode. He's a young player for Seattle, for the Seattle Sounders, and he's a future star for the U.S. men's national team, I believe, and poised. I think a couple Premier League or championship sides have been looking at him recently, and I would guess that he will be on the move this summer in real life. But right now we are, I think, 20 years old, 21 years old maybe, and we're playing for FC Barcelona right now. It's really exciting. His career, the career mode is right now. So go check that out. Start from episode 1. Tell me what you think. Hop in the comments. I'm having a whole lot of fun doing that, and it means the world to me if you go check it out. Messi back on the move. Can he find Josef Martinez? The man on the right kept Josef Martinez on. He's got space and time. Josef Martinez makes it 3-1 in the 69th minute and 35th second. Absolutely brilliant. I believe it was Messi that played him in there. And Josef Martinez and Messi, the unbeatable pair. Team made in heaven. And real quick before Ferreira puts this ball into play, I do think it's important. I'm going to see if Christoph can play. Yeah, he can, I guess. Nick Vey, can you? No. I bet Perez can. Yeah, Perez can play center defensive mid. So I'm going to go ahead and load up defensively. Take Martinez out. We're not going to take Messi out. There's no way. No, we are. We're going to take Messi out, put Jean over the center attacking mid. Robinson left mid and Stefanelli on the right. So I still want to play down the right side. Campagna up top for Martinez. He's going to go home, sleep good tonight, because they are going to be through, I believe, to the round of 32 of the U.S. Open Cup. Sphere tries one last time to change the trajectory of this game, even though in the 75th minute, 3-1 is going to be really, really hard to come back from. Banya with a good touch. Oh, and he's on. Almost messes that up. Oh, and he does. He plays it off of the back foot of his defender. Probably should have taken the shot 1 or 2 touches sooner. And just like that, Calendar is forced to make a late save in this game in the 84th minute. Things are getting a little bit hairy, but let's face it, with how FIFA time works, there is no way they're coming back from this. Oh, we don't cut it back soon enough. And a good interception from Yedlin, who's been playing brilliantly. He's a name I don't say very much, but he has had a great impact on this team, and I think he's in real IRL in real life. He's going to be a great player for Inter Miami. He played in Europe for a while. I don't remember who for. Well, just like that, 3-1, Inter Miami is through to the next round of the U.S. Open Cup. Looks like Atlanta won as well. Martinez Neta braces Miami beats FC Dallas. Real quick, before we move on, this is going to be the end of the episode. I want to take a quick look at the player stats for the league and then for our team, if necessary. Goals scored, Martinez is up there with 5 and Messi with 4. And they're also, Messi is tied with Zardes, Ure, Yakimakis, and Julio. I don't know Julio. Altidor's down there. Hernandez, who just tore his ACL, by the way. It's sad that he's not going to be playing against Messi, Buanga, Reynoso, and Gazdag as well. Assists, Zardes with 3, Messi with 2. I could have sworn he had like 11. I feel like he had a lot. Nathan Byrne down there with 2. Negley also with 2 for Inter Miami. Clean sheets, yellow cards. None of these really matter to me. Yeah. And the U.S. Open Cup has just started for us, so we're not going to quite look at that. But let's real quick look at the team stats. Probably would have been quicker for me to go the other way with that. I now know. Goals, Joseph Martinez, Lionel Messi, and Gregor are the only ones to have scored. Assists. Let's see who else has assists. Jean, Mota, Gregor, Leandro, Gonzalez, Perez. Haven't been saying his first name. Nicholas Stefanelli. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, do me a favor, like, subscribe, and comment. If you hit that like button as hard as you can or as much as you want, just make sure you do it an odd number of times, as I say every episode, because, you can spam it, but do it an odd number of times, and that's all good. Thank you guys so much. Looking forward to seeing you on my Obed Vargas career mode and on my Inter Miami career mode next episode. So, see you very soon. Love you. My name's Jono. Peace out.